My name is Anya and I'm a psychotherapist. I work now on Deltafield ward 1 day a week and then in mid-Devon in the community another day a week. I feel really committed to giving people good quality therapy and helping people make changes. It's one of the things that attracted me to DPT is that I think they have quite a holistic approach to working with people and working with people around using various different therapeutic interventions, so meeting more people where they're at rather than just offering one sort of way of being. I'm a big advocate of psychological therapies, being a psychological therapist for nearly 18 years. What I like about particularly doing it here, there's a real openness to integrative work. I think DPT is really inclusive of that. My manager within PPT has been incredibly supportive and they really foster a really caring and kind of family-like environment. I feel really connected and really close to people here. I love all of my job, helping develop services, develop individuals, whether that be through therapy or through supervision or through just peer support, just helping people grow, I guess is one of the things that I really enjoy the most. So yeah, I think I've made a difference. I'd like to hope so. It motivates me to go to work. I think the management team and the management services have been incredibly supportive, and one of the leads kind of had a meeting with all of us and said, well, what do we need to do to kind of help you with career progression? And I felt like we really felt heard and people felt like it mattered to retain staff, and it's a really, really great place to work in my opinion. They're wanting to upskill staff, they're wanting to retain staff, they're wanting to be able to meet the expectations of mental health services, and within that they're looking at supporting staff, they're looking at supporting development. Also, I've kind of come a slightly different pathway. I'm not a clinical psychologist, I'm a psychotherapist, so my training is slightly different, and I certainly don't feel like I'm lesser or not as sort of important or not as valued. I think it doesn't matter what pathway you've come into, your experience and your passion and your capabilities will be seen and will be considered. They're flexible, they're considerate. I have never felt like I'm doing anything wrong if I've had to kind of like factor into my day picking up a child from nursery who's not been very well. I was working in London and wanted to relocate back to the West Country. I'm from and grew up in Cornwall and wanted to kind of come back down to the West Country where it's amazing and raise my family. Devon felt like a really great place. DPT being a whole mental health trust, which I think makes a difference, for me felt like a really important place because it felt like we should be on the cutting edge of mental health treatment, of inclusion. Being down in the southwest, doing a job like this, when I was doing my intensive job in London, I was exhausted. And I loved my job, but my commute was 1 hour and 45 minutes. Even by the time I've got to work, I'm already quite stressed and quite overwhelmed. Whereas here, it's really lovely. It's a great place to live, lots of countryside, fresh air. And to raise a family down here, I think, is really nice. In the evenings, we can have a walk down country lanes. I'd say it's a really lovely place to work. There's a really great atmosphere. I would urge anybody, if you have a life where you want to be on the beach at the weekend, sailing, rock climbing, swimming in freezing pools on Dartmoor and having a really rewarding, satisfying job in mental health, why would you not choose to be here?